In this video I'm going to discuss validation and the process we'll be using to validate an assessment. Validation is about reviewing and evaluating an assessment that's already occurred. It involves looking at the processes that we used, the tools that we used, and the evidence that was gathered. Why do we do it? Well, we do it so we can check how well the assessment was performed and identify any areas for improvement. Validation is not about checking an assessment decision that's been made, and it's not about finding fault with an assessor. Validation is about checking and improving assessment processes and tools. If we regularly validate assessments, then we can have confidence that when an apprentice is assessed as competent, then he or she is just that, competent. So really, validation is a form of quality control. Validation is often done by asking a number of people to sit down and individually review and evaluate all the documents associated to an assessment that's occurred. Then the individuals meet as a group, discuss their findings and document any agreed or suggested improvements. And that's the validation process we'll be using, except we'll be taking advantage of current technology. The documents to evaluate will all be sent out via email. And the group meeting to discuss findings, we'll have that meeting in a video meeting on the computer. By doing the validation this way, no one will have to leave their workplace and spend time travelling. Now I'll go over the process in a little more detail. First, the assessment documents to evaluate arrive by email. To evaluate them, it could take you about an hour. When you have time, the first document to open and read is the unit. As you know, the unit is what the candidate has been assessed against. After reading the unit, look at the other assessment documents provided. These should include the assessment tools, which are things like written tests or activities, and any evidence the candidate provided, things such as photos or signed records of work. If you don't like reading them on the computer screen, you can print them out. Now it's time to evaluate. To help you do this, we've provided a validation checklist. The checklist is a list of questions you can ask yourself as you look at the assessment documents. It includes a space to tick yes or no to each question and an area to write comments. Having a completed validation checklist will be important when we meet online for the group video meeting. The video meeting will be done using Google Hangout. We'll help you get logged in and show you how to use it well before the meeting. In the meeting, you'll have the chance to share your findings with others in the group. These findings will be collated so a final validation report can be made. The diagram shown will help to summarise the process. Firstly, the evaluation documents including the unit, validation checklist, assessment evidence and tools arrive by email. When you have time, open and read the unit. Next, open and read the assessment documents. Then, open the validation checklist. Read the questions, tick yes or no and make comments. You can do this on the computer or you can print out the checklist and do it on the hard copy. Join the video meeting to discuss your findings with others who have completed the same task. There will be approximately 8 people in the meeting. You'll be given advice on the date and time of the video meeting and instructions beforehand on how to get access. During the meeting, the group's findings will be collated and a final validation report created. This completes the information on validation and the validation process we'll be using. We'll also be sending out some information in dot point form.